Test, test. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to KingPittdawg Racing. I want to do a quick flash update on cars here for the 2024 HECS. We were doing a lot of testing today and a lot of practicing, and we did come across a few cars that actually made the spec. It's barely, but they do make the spec. So I wanted to make sure and get on here and let everybody know about that real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these. We are just going to flash in here. This is one of the cars I wanted to build, and I am going to try it out in practice here before we start the event. I threw this together literally in less than 10 minutes after I had everything else ready. So this is the original 86, and I went with the 16 model because it's got the little bit more horsepower. Let me just show you the specs on that real quick. We did have to put stroke up and engine balance tuning to this and then add 30 kilograms of ballast. I did not adjust the ballast. I should do that now. There we go. Okay, so this one, and I set it up for Daytona here with minimal downforce as I was going through it here. 593.69 on this one. Again, those questioning, these are the only things I'm requiring static this weekend on all the cars, and that's the Group 2 cars. It's the damping ratio and compression and expansion and the natural frequency. Just put those right on the center slider, and then you can adjust your roll bar either 5 or 6. Pretty much everybody's probably going to choose 6 on that, I would assume. Remember, medium tires. This car could run softs. We will have pit stops in this race. So this is one of the cars, and again, if you want to build this car tonight and choose this car, you can do that. But more importantly, if we go across the board here, and I got to find them now because I was kind of organizing cars here while I was getting my notes together. Let's see, where are they at here? We came across, Josh couldn't find a car he wanted to drive, so he came across, and actually we realized that it looks like the M4 2014, and here's the specs on it. This one is fully reduced. This is the most we could do with this one. Again, we got to add all of our stuff. Racing intercooler, air filter, muffler, exhaust, computer, full control computer. 2 weight reductions on this one. And then, again, this is set up for Daytona. I got all these cars set up for Daytona now. So this is at 603.91, so you could run soft tires on this one. And this car should be pretty competitive, I would think, because we're only adding 28 on the ballast. And actually, let me adjust the ballast. Always better to put that towards the back on a front-heavy car. So now we're at 604.83. So this car would be right at that border where you can run soft tires on it. So next car, and then Josh is actually the one that found this one, and this is the Viper. And this is the 02 model. It's the only one that's going to make the spec. But we were able to get it into spec. Again, we're almost fully restricted. But we only had to add 15 kilograms of ballast. We'll throw that. Actually, this car is actually heavy to the rear, so we'll throw that to the front. That gives us a little bit. So we're at 611.42. Again, this is set up for Daytona Aero with no downforce. So this car makes the numbers. You got to be 70 on the restrictor and 72 on the output. So it's almost beyond the max, but it made it, and it's in the numbers, so it's legal. So good job, Josh, Demonetized Vet, finding that. And then so I built these cars here while we were offline. The Mustang GT, again, hurts on the PP numbers, and it must be something about this Mustang. But again, we had to almost fully restrict this. This one we had to go down to 70 on the restrictor and 73 on the output, and then with 27 kilograms of ballast, we moved that to the rear to balance the car out. But again, all these are setups you're seeing on my screen are for Daytona. We did need 3 weight reductions on this one. And so the final car that we've added in here very last minute, and I do apologize for this, I never thought these cars would make the spec because I had cars with less power that started with less power that I couldn't get to work. So this one here, the Camaro, it's right at the border again. We're using fully maximum restriction on this car, 33 kilograms on the ballast. So this is basically, if you've got a livery for your cup car and want to run this car, you could do this. And again, I'll give you guys time to build these cars before we get started tonight if you want to do that. I've got it down to about 5.5 minutes to build a car and set the settings. So everybody should be able to do it within 15 minutes. So again, I'm going to go back. I'll go into the room when I open the room up here in a few minutes. I'm going to get off this stream. I just wanted this flash update to update you guys about the cars. Again, don't forget, if you haven't heard, we're running Group 2 and our HSSSR cars. That's what these cars are. The HECS stock, specially modified spec race cars. So the hissers, we call them. And these will be the ones we'll be driving tonight, along with the Group 2. There will be a order for choosing cars based on last year's points. A lot of people, everybody's probably going to be driving everything they want. We'll work it out one way or another. So I'm going to try this car, so I'm going to put this car up on the board here. Again, I threw this livery together literally in like 10, I don't even know if I've got it on both sides, to be honest with you. I just went through and duplicate. I just went through as fast as I could, and I literally built this car and liveried it in about 9 minutes. So, so this car is the one I wanted to build it last night, and then I was going to do it today, and then we spent a lot of time on testing and helping everybody get their cars done. So I am perfectly fine with that. I had everything prepared. I'm going to go grab my score sheets over here, and I'm going to get the room opened up right now and have it all set for our qualifying. So we'll just do some practice races for right now, and then we'll reset the room at 9 o'clock and start doing our drivers meeting probably around 9:15 and go racing as soon as the drivers meeting over. So make sure everybody's got their cars chosen. And that's about it. So we're getting ready to kick it off, the 2024 Season 3 of the HECS, which has now been rebranded to the Hobby E-Racing Challenge Series. So from the Holiday Exhibition Challenge Series, and more reflect what we do. And I thank everybody for everything, all their help, everybody for everything that they've been doing, everybody for participating, everybody even in my family for dealing with this stuff. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to get the room opened up right now, and then I'm going to sign off of this. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to set the room a little bit different. We're going to leave this part up here, and we're going to go MRQ. And we're just going to call it by KingPittdawg Racing. MRQ, let's call it MRQ Night. By YouTube KingPittdawg Racing. All right, there we go. So we got that. Because once I start this room, I've got to leave it. We're going to do practice race. And then we'll set it to auto start to 4 minutes. Daytona Rose Curve, we'll do 4 laps to start off here. Yeah, as long as I get the titling right, we don't have to worry too much about some of this stuff, and then I can reset all this stuff later. So rolling start, fastest first. Settings, 838, 2,200 pounds. That should get us where we need to go, and that will set the room up. So there we go. Room is open, guys, and I will kill this stream right now. Thanks, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're interested in the HECS, we still have a few slots left. So we do have some casual guys if you want to just race with us from time to time. As long as you race 3 events, you'll get participation, which I'm calling loyalty points for the events you don't attend. And if you can only attend all events are 2 days, so if you can only attend one of the 2 days events, you'll still get attendance points. So I've got it made fair and square for everybody. So you can, excuse me. So you can join up and don't have to worry about making every single race. We'll be running March through December. March 22nd today through December 22nd, which is going to be our championship finale right back here at Daytona in 2 classes of cars just like we're in right now. And it could be the same 2 classes. We don't know. It's probably going to be Cup cars and hissers, though. So just to give you guys a heads up, that's probably how we're going to end our season. And hope to see you all in the HECS. And we'll be back on here in about 5 minutes with the regular, excuse me, I should have brought something to drink here. The regular broadcast started up here in just a few minutes. So just want to get on and update everybody so they could do this, change cars if they wanted to.
Hey Kev, how is life outside Rock River?
It's magnificent, man. How you doing? I am so glad to be out of that place. Nothing, and it's not the guys. I miss everybody there at work, but the management at that company is leaves a lot to be desired. Let's just call it that. So, so that is it for this stream. I know it is, Bubbles. Yes, sir, buddy. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen y'all. So, I've been kind of ill last few weeks, so I'll be hoping to get back on my feet next week and maybe be able to come in there. I still got a couple of things to pick up in there. So, all right, lobby open, everybody. We're gonna get. I'm gonna end this stream, Bubbles, and I will be.
Sweet tea.
You missed my sweet tea, huh? You know, I haven't really drank any sweet tea since my dad died like 2 days after I left. So I haven't really had any sweet tea, but I did make some when I was sick here, but I haven't drank much of it. So I'm gonna kill this stream, and we'll be back on. I'm gonna make everybody aware that the lobby is open, and we'll be ready to go here in about 15 minutes. Get things rolling. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see you in a few minutes. Until then, KingPittdawg out.